And hi again, my name is Dylan Black. It's Daytime Ottawa. This is Rogers TV. You know, we're getting into the routine of work and school. Brain health may be one of the last things we're thinking of, right? But we should be thinking about it. It's vitally important. Joining us right now to help out, we have Dr. Stephanie Rubino, who is a naturopathic doctor. Hello, doctor.
Yes. Hello. How are you today?
I'm good.
Good.
What does it mean to be a naturopathic doctor?
Well, we're primary healthcare providers. We help people with physical, emotional, mental symptoms. We have a variety of tools to work with: diet, nutritional supplements, botanical medicines, acupuncture.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. So when it comes to, I guess, diet is it's a big factor.
It's part of our foundation for health, along with lifestyle, so really important to focus on.
So why is the health of our brain so important? Obviously, I mean, this is like this area where things are happening, but why is it so vital?
We use our brains daily, both children and adults, and things like anxiety, depression, poor memory can affect all of us. So we definitely want to look at ways to support our brain, and we're under so much stress these days, right? And that's going to have a major impact on brain health.
Okay, and by taking some of these supplements, foods, that's going to help in a big way.
Absolutely.
Okay, you're here to help, as I mentioned. Yeah. Let's talk about nutrition then. Where would you like to begin? Protein?
Protein, yep, very important food. Of course, protein is important in terms of regulating our blood sugar levels. It helps reduce cravings, stabilize our appetite. We know protein's great in terms of preserving our muscles as well. But when it comes to brain health, protein is really fantastic in terms of reducing what we call amyloid beta. This is actually a risk factor for Alzheimer's. It gets accumulated in the brain.
Okay.
And so research has shown that people who consume a lot of protein, they actually have less amyloid beta in the brain.
Really?
So really important to incorporate, and different options that we can look at.
Protein
So different proteins, of course, there's animal-based proteins and plant-based proteins, okay, either, whatever you're sort of comfortable with. You do want to incorporate protein at each meal throughout the day, and lots of options, okay?
So let us know which one is which then. Point it, like, let's know.
So we have, of course, eggs, hard-boiled eggs, great food to incorporate, lentils, beans, and of course, if you're ever short for time and kind of are on the go, doing a protein smoothie is always great. Looking at something like an all-in-one is important. It's something that contains proteins, vitamins, and minerals. You could mix with water or make a smoothie with vegetables and fruits as well.
And are you saying as well, because at the beginning you said more protein curbs your cravings, so it could actually help in weight reduction?
It can also help in weight reduction as well. So really great. Yeah.
All right, so protein.
So protein's really important. Yeah.
What about foods that are good for the gut? Because obviously, I mean, this is where everything's being processed. You should go easy on it.
You should go easy on it. And actually, your gut is your second brain, believe it or not. And your gut contains a lot of good bacteria, known as your microbiota. And your microbiota, or good bacteria, actually communicates to your brain through something called the vagus nerve. Okay? So you really want to support the good bacteria in your system. So different foods, fermented foods are really great. Pickles, sauerkraut, kefir, yogurt, these are really great options. So incorporating those on a daily basis, and even a supplemental probiotic can also be an option to take as well if you're not kind of getting these foods on a daily basis.
I have to admit as well, I probably think with this, my gut more than I do with this, so I understand what you're saying.
And definitely they're all connected. Definitely all connected.
Now curry is something now, it comes primarily Indian food, I'm thinking, but curry is actually helping you. Now, why does that help us so much when it comes to brain?
So turmeric, which is the actual herb, contains an active component called curcumin. Okay, and this has been shown to have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. And curcumin actually crosses the blood-brain barrier, so it kind of gets right into the brain where it has those actions. And it's also been shown to actually inhibit the accumulation of that amyloid beta that we talked about when we discussed protein, which accumulates in the brains, especially in Alzheimer's patients. So curcumin is great to incorporate. The main thing with curcumin, though, is not how much you get, but the quality and your ability to absorb it, okay? So definitely adding it to foods is also great, but looking at a supplemental source that's easily absorbed is also an option to consider.
That's interesting, because I didn't know you could take a supplement for that.
You can,
so that is
lots of options on the market.
Here is where you're going to talk about where fat is good for you. I guess it depends on the type of fat, correct?
Yes, so different types of fats, and here we're talking about essential fatty acids, omega-3s being sort of the top one when we're talking about brain health, okay? So essential fats meaning we can't make them ourselves. So we are looking for outside sources, food sources, supplemental sources to give us that fat that we need. And 60% of our brain is made of fat. Okay. So definitely fats are important from pregnancy and beyond. Children need fats for eye and brain development. And as we age, essential fats and omega-3s are really important for brain health, cardiovascular health, our joints as well.
Okay, so you're
so
talking
some
about
really great
nuts
food
and-
sources,
sorry.
but yeah, plant sources
Yeah.
such as walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp are also great to incorporate. Animal sources, so we have fish. Really fantastic and high in EPA and DHA, which we find in fish. And again, if you're not a fish eater, looking at a supplemental source is also key. You can get some really great quality fish oil products that don't taste like fish. So that helps to increase compliance for both children and adults.
Okay.
And that will give you the good fats that you need.
Okay, just over a minute left here, and you
Yeah.
want to talk about, I guess it's primarily, this will be supplements, right? Nutrients?
So yeah, you can find kits that incorporate sort of all the good fats and probiotics and curcumin supplements. So that's something to look out for. And the last thing is just sleep. And so if we actually get less than 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night, that will definitely affect our overall brain health. Sleep is so important in just repairing our bodies, kind of restoring the memories of the day and that sort of thing. And if you have difficulty sleeping, definitely look at ways that will support your sleep environment. Sleeping in a dark room, less noise, using a eye mask is really great. And incorporating foods, beverages, chamomile tea, cherry, sunflower seeds, these are high in melatonin, which is an important component that helps to regulate our sleep cycle.
And it's natural,
And it's
melatonin,
natural.
which
Yep.
is great.
Yep.
Okay, all right. So you're saying 20 seconds left. You take all of this, you'll be a much smarter person. Correct?
One step at a time.
One step at a time.
One step at a time.
Let's not overdo it, Dawn. Okay. Thank you very much. Womensvoice.com, a great website to go to as well. We appreciate you, Dr. Stephanie Rubino, for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Great tips. Naturopathic Doctor on Daytime. And more at Rogers TV coming up, Daytime Ottawa.